Everybody, welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're gonna be jumping into some kind of cool. What do Europeans think about American life? I'm gonna go ahead and predict that they don't think that it is the land of everybody's hopes and dreams, of opportunity, of that American dream. They probably by now think I'm gonna go ahead and say that they think that we're kind of crazy. We're a little bit patriotic, maybe a lot of bit patriotic. Maybe we're easily fooled. I don't know. Let's jump in. Let's check it out together. You left it on the quest form. I'm here with it. If you guys enjoy it, definitely go show the New York Times some love. We're hitting the subscribe and the like button. Let's go.
I love American optimism.
They have a pretty nice
Our
vibe.
optimism, see?
Are you joking?
What?
That is actually shocking.
That's nothing you would ever see in Britain. That would cause you know, riots. In the US, a large drink in McDonald's is 77% bigger than in Europe. That's disgusting. Wow.
It is disgusting. I totally agree. I didn't know that until I became an outsider looking in.
It's diabetes to go.
America, the land of elephants with no elephants.
Many common US food ingredients are banned in the EU. Whoa.
Azodicarbonamide? Banned in Europe because it may cause cancer.
Cancer brownies.
The sad thing is that Americans don't know, even though this was put out by the New York Times.
So cute!
We have a baby. Yes.
How long do you get for parental leave in your country?
The mother gets 410 days.
The fathers as well. There's a paternal leave that is, I think, it's about 9 weeks.
And
Okay. The number of paid days of maternity leave guaranteed by law in the US. Let's see.
Wow.
It's nothing. Like, I was right. It's literally like, you want to have a kid? Well, you're on your own now.
Well, you de-incentivize people from having kids like that.
You disincentivize poor people from having kids, because if you're rich, you can obviously
Afford
yeah.
it.
there's some smart ones in this group.
You are graduated.
Oh, thank you.
These are the annual fees at major US universities.
Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT.
Listen, our fees in schools are tragic. Legitimately, some people start life in such debt, no bullshit, that they are paying it off until they are in their 50s and 60s. That's how bad it is. I know people in their 50s and 60s that are still paying off their school debt.
$51,832
For a year.
A year.
I mean, honestly, that is a bit disgusting from a first world nation. I mean, I pay 18 euros per semester.
In Denmark, it's free.
A woman's leg got stuck in the gap between the train and the platform.
She begged no one call an ambulance.
It's $3,000 she wailed. I can't afford that.
Coming from the Bulgaria, which is the poorest EU member state, I've never heard about this.
In 2015, medical bills led to 1 million adults declaring bankruptcy.
My dad.
1 million adults. That's terrifying. Our pay-as-you-go healthcare is honestly not something that anybody should adopt. But then again, I'm honestly, as an American who lives outside of America now, I can say that, hey, I see things a little bit differently than a lot of Americans. Why? Because most of them are so busy that they don't have time to look at things. They don't have time to pay attention. We're constantly on the go. Why? That's why we have so many fast food places. That's why we have all this stuff. We work until it's time to go to bed, and then we wake up and we do it all over again. And we do all that to barely get by.
Dad is diabetic.
And to pay
he gets
for
really good care
outrageous
about him,
medical
and
care.
You don't pay a penny to it. It's completely free.
What surprises me is that people are not rioting on the streets, to be honest.
I know.
Because we don't know.
God.
That conversation.
This is a toy AR-15.
An AR-15 style rifle was used in the San Bernardino shooting that killed 14 people.
The Orlando night.
I'm gonna go ahead and be on the side of the AR-15 here. Doesn't matter what gun. If the person wants to, doesn't matter what weapon. If there's no guns, they'll use a knife. There's always gonna be someone out there who wishes harm on someone else and finds a way to do it. Stop blaming the guns. Stop blaming the people behind the guns. Yes, I know it's hard for a lot of people outside of America to understand the gun thing, but coming from inside of America, nowadays you pretty much need one. Sad as that is to say, nowadays you pretty much need one to assure that no one's gonna do anything to you, to make sure that nothing happens around you. You see the news just as much as any American does whenever it comes to an American shooting. The shit happens everywhere, randomly, at all kinds of times. It's not fun. It's not something that we should be prideful about. It's just the way it is.
Nightclub shooting that killed 49 people.
The 2017 Las Vegas shooting that killed 58 people.
But how many knife deaths are there? That's what we have to counter that with, because in Europe, the knife murder rate is way higher than it is in the States. Like I said, it doesn't matter the weapon. It doesn't matter. If there's some idiot out there who wishes to do you harm, they'll find any kind of weapon to do you harm.
Washington, D.C. actually banned handguns, but the ban was overturned in 2008 by the U.S. Supreme Court.
That's right.
Overturned. So somebody had the
Somebody
common
thought
sense to ban this, and then they were like, you know what? No.
No, we need guns.
Can't happen. It won't happen.
Americans are incredibly friendly and hospitable.
I wish we could be that sort of happy and optimistic about the future.
And the influence has been huge, and still today.
Whether it's food or music or fashion or art, film.
The younger generation in America is definitely giving me hope about the future of America.
And everyone secretly has an American dream. So, I mean, we can still all resubscribe to that.
In Germany, we don't wave flags.
Very cool little video there. Most certainly, I am on the side of guns, just so people know. Yes, because I am personally, I've had my training. I know exactly what to do with it. I used it to do the whole military thing. Hours and hours and hours and days on end of training. Do I believe that all people should have one? Absolutely not. Do I believe that there should be more restrictions? Absolutely, yes. Do I believe that we're at a point that we can get rid of them? Absolutely not, because I'll just bury them in the backyard, and so will everybody else. And that solves absolutely nothing. So it is what it is for now. The gun thing in America, it's going to be there to stay for a while, because a lot of people will end up fighting a lot before it ever goes away in whole. I get that there's some people out there that have never even seen a gun in person. That boggles my mind, because I've been raised with them since a young age. It just is what it is. Different countries, different things. It is what it is. Hit the like button if you liked it, the dislike button if you disliked it. Definitely go show the New York Times some love. Check out the other video up there. One of these guys up here. Until the next one, highly combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. Love you to the moon and back. Peace.